Hello, I'm Michael Nodeisner, and welcome to Blue Diamond Coasters. It is approximately 8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, May 27th, 2021, and I am on my way to Six Flags Great Adventure in beautiful New Jersey. So most of you probably watching this are following me on TikTok, which if you haven't, please follow. I recently got my big break there doing my ranking of every coaster I've ever ridden from worst to best. That took 3 months and hundreds of thousands of views later. But I decided, I might as well get into the YouTube game. People were asking me if I should start a YouTube channel, and I said, alright, sure, so might as well start off with a vlog. It's not like that's what every other coaster YouTuber does. Now you might be wondering, why Blue Diamond Coasters? As of this recording, I just last night changed my name on my TikTok from my former name, Coaster King 369, to Blue Diamond Coasters. Well, if you don't know me, I am also from the lonely state of Delaware, where currently we have 0 amusement parks with 0 coasters in them. The last park we did have was a park called Blue Diamond Park. It was a small little carnival park in northern Delaware. It had a couple small family rides. The only notable coaster they ever had was a small family coaster that was relocated a couple times, had been relocated before, and was last relocated to a park in Daytona Beach where it derailed. So that goes to show you the quality of the park. I never actually went to Blue Diamond Park. It was only around for a couple of years, and by the time I was old enough to really do some of the rides, it was gone. But the name's pretty good. By the way, it has no relation to the Steven Universe character. I've never actually seen that show, even though it actually apparently takes place in Delmarva. So in order to get my coaster fix, we Delawareans have to go out of state, and the 3 big parks kind of surrounding us at about a 2.5 hour radius are Six Flags America in Maryland, Hershey Park in Pennsylvania, and Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. Now for the longest time, I'd actually never really been to Great Adventure, despite it only being a little over 2 hours away from where I live. I had first gone there in 2013. Actually, one of my few coaster rides that I did that day was on the now defunct Rolling Thunder. And it took me about 5 more years to get back there when I finally was able to man up and do some of the bigger coasters, especially the ones that went upside down. In 2019, I went a lot more often, mainly because that was the first time I ever got a season pass to any park. Mainly because in September, they announced that Great Adventure would finally be getting a new ground-up original coaster that wasn't a relocation. The first time since 2006 with El Toro. All the other coasters since then were either relocations or clones. And that coaster is Jersey Devil. It is set to be the world's tallest, fastest, and longest single rail coaster from Rocky Mountain Construction. Even though the previous record holder for the tallest and fastest and longest single rail coaster was the first single rail coaster, that being Wonder Woman. And Railblazer is basically the same exact ride. Now, Jersey Devil was supposed to open in 2020, but So it is currently set to open sometime this year in 2021. As this recording a couple weeks ago, it had its first test run, and there's a slim chance that it might open in May. Probably future me is laughing at this right now, or nodding my head saying that I was right all along.
You stupid.
Because just the other day, an ad popped up on Instagram saying that Jersey Devil would open in May 2021.
Part human, part demon, pure evil. Ride with the devil at Six Flags Great Adventure, coming May 2021.
So, fingers crossed, maybe they'll surprise us today with a bit of a soft open. Speaking of special events today, I'm also heading to Great Adventure to go to their Coaster Power Hours event. It's a special event dedicated to coasters where they'll have all the rides running late into the night with DJs and special things. I don't really know. This is the first time I've been to one of these. So perhaps Great Adventure will be like, hey, all these coaster people are here for the Power Hours event. Let's surprise them with opening our brand new coaster out of the blue. I mean, I'm just shocked that there's a chance that Six Flags might open a coaster before Busch Gardens does, despite having a whole year behind schedule. I swear, if Pantheon doesn't open this year, I'm gonna be mad because I bought a fun card specifically to go back to Busch Gardens, and if it doesn't open, I want my money back, please. I just crossed into New Jersey. It's about an hour, 15-minute drive up the Jersey Turnpike, and when you see me next, I will be at Six Flags.
Where is this happening? Across the river in Jersey. Everything is legal in New Jersey.
Well, maybe that piece of trash is broken.
Stand back and peep the light show. Green Lantern's got this.
I have now arrived at Great Adventure. They recently made a new kind of rule with the COVID restrictions. If you're vaccinated, you no longer have to wear a mask, at least in open areas. You still have to do it when you're indoors or in a line. But I might be just going on and off with a mask depending on how I feel, and I also don't want to look like an anti-masker. Pro tip, if you ever come to Green Adventure and you're trying to head straight for El Toro, don't go through the boardwalk section. That'll have to make you go all the way around. Just cut through this little arcade here. It'll save you about a minute or so. Also, I decided, since I'm pretty much by myself, I don't really need the mask at the moment. I might put it on and off depending on how I feel, but I'm fully vaxxed, so I should be good. Been since like November, and I'm recording this in May, since I've been on El Toro. The last 2 times I was here, it was closed for maintenance and for Life Day celebrations, so it's been a long time coming for me to get back on this ride, and nobody's here. Well, that was fun. About 8 rides, took a toll on my head, so I'm headed over to Kunika to try some of those things, but what more can I say? It's El Toro, it's my favorite ride. It never gets old. I can do it all day until I start to get a headache and I have to go ride something else. Okay, so I'm looking at some of this merch for Jersey Devil they got here. They got these shopping stuff. But look at the shirts. That guy looks like a devil. That guy looks like a devil. This guy looks like Darth Maul. Like, just take out the tusks and it's like the exact same head and horns pattern as Darth Maul. I think Disney's gonna sue. Dang it, didn't go backwards. Anyway, Kunika. Fun ride, nowhere near Dragster. I'm surprised Toro hasn't even gotten like a near full car yet. Actually, yeah, there's more people in that train. Yeah, I'm here on a Thursday, so it is, I don't know if some schools are out, some schools are still in session, probably towards the end of their school year. We'll probably get busy later on once the coaster event starts, but for now, it's pretty quiet here. As I enter the western section of the park, you know what that means. Obligatory Back to the Future 3 references.
Marty, it's perfect. You're just not thinking fourth dimensionally.
Right, I have a real problem with that.
I decided to get lunch at this Best of the West restaurant. I had a seat right next to Log Flume Drop, and I just kind of realized something. This is the Western or Frontier restaurant right next to the Log Flume. It's this park's version of the Hunger Bear restaurant at Disneyland. Now, if only that way you would lead to a Star Wars land. I guess we'll have to settle with DC Land. Well, just got off the Log Flume, and I was staying dry pretty much most of the time until I got blasted by one of those water cannon things that you like pay $1 for. Some guy at the sideline dropped a whole shower on me. Thing is though, actually I was able to dodge it, only half of it, so my entire right side is soaking wet.
Sire!
Two-Face, Harvey Two-Face.
Another special event that they're doing this season is this Expedition Dino. It's like a walk-through, and it's also a drive-through attraction where you get to see some dinosaurs. Even though Cedar Fair already did the whole walking next to very limited animatronics of dinosaurs. And now that there's a thing in here about dinosaurs, it's time for all the Jurassic Park jokes I could think of for this ride.
Really spectacular, spared no expense.
Before you even knew what you had, you patented it and packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You're selling.
Life, finds a way.
But your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should. That is one big pile of
I've seen this tent here a couple times. They're giving away a trip to Great Escape, the Six Flags Park in upstate New York. Although I feel like winning that isn't much of a prize, more of a obligation against your will. Actually, in all my times of coming here, I've actually never done Houdini's Great Escape, so you know what? I'm actually gonna try it for once. I'll see how it is.
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
Well, that was actually really fun. A nice little haunted dark ride. I just hope they don't make a Eddie Murphy movie out of it.
How do we get out of here?
Yeah, how do we get out of here?
Well, there's always, my way.
Now, I think I'm gonna head over to another dark ride, good old Justice League. That's not Jared Leto.
We live in a society.
With the majority of the Justice League team out of commission, we need all the help we can get to take back Metropolis from Luthor and the Joker.
More recruits are on their way, Batman.
You know, it's nowhere near something like Midway Mania, Men in Black, or some of the other Disney Universal dark rides, but it's still really fun. I enjoy it. I know I'll get the high scores, so it's fun. But you know, there's something missing with this Justice League. What is it? I know. Let's make it 4 hours long, decolor the entire thing, and shoot it in a 4:3 aspect ratio. That'll be great. Let's try that again.
Illusional power play. They're here to help the Justice League defeat you, and nothing will stop us.
All right, then. Get ready for the fight of your lives.
Jesse Eisenberg?
You're recruiting children and senior citizens to fight us?
What, we some kind of suicide squad?
So yeah, I rode that a couple times more, and I got my high score, probably the highest I've ever gotten, 276,000. Comment below if you've beaten it. But as we're also over here, we must take a knee in our pay respects to the fallen. Rest in peace, the Chiller.
All right, everyone. Chill.
I think I'll do Dark Knight next. I have a soft spot for Dark Knight because the Dark Knight movie is like one of my favorite movies ever. I'm disappointed. Because of COVID, there is still no pre-show, which means no Harvey Dent and no Heath Ledger Joker.
Where are they?
Killing is making a choice.
Where are they?
Choose between one life or the other.
So we started off with generic comic book Batman. I just finished getting off Christian Bale Batman, and now we're on to, I guess, Michael Keaton Batman.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Batman can wear a mask, so can you. Again with the continuity, this is the Tim Burton Batmobile, right next to the Christopher Nolan ride, and also kind of next to the random 90s Batman ride. Oh yeah, it's fun. It's a Batman clone. You can find them at pretty much every Six Flags park. Great, compact, forceful ride. Let's move on to Nitro. Had to stop by here real quick because about a week ago today is when they did their first test run. I was hoping the Coaster Goth would bless us and open it today for a surprise, but don't really know. All the walls are blocked up, so unless by a miracle they decide to do it for the Coaster Power Hours, it's unlikely, but hopefully within the next few weeks or so they can speed up some testing. Alright, just got off Nitro over there. A couple things I noticed. One, in the boneyard that's to like the right of Nitro, I noticed Roadrunner's Railway painted orange, so I heard rumors they were gonna relocate it back behind me, put it back near where it was originally, and kind of put it as like Jersey Devil Jr. So that's nice, bring that kiddie coaster back. But another interesting thing that I noticed while waiting in line. So normally the station music they play for Nitro is Mortal Kombat. It sounds like that. And it was probably one of the most memorable parts of the ride. That music, really cool. And then earlier this year, they stopped playing it, probably because the copyright police finally caught up to them. So I was a bit disappointed. They started just playing generic music. But today, I noticed not only were they playing Mortal Kombat theme, they were playing D-Rez from Tron Legacy. That. Daft Punk is now part of Nitro. Honestly, forget Mortal Kombat theme, that's an upgrade right there. I love that soundtrack. So we got about half an hour until the Coaster Power Hour event starts. I might re-ride Justice League a couple more times, and then we'll see what this event has to offer. So I probably just rode that thing like 10 times in a row without sometimes even leaving the building. I've now optimized my high score, what targets to hit. I won't give away too much secrets. Maybe another video I'll do a whole breakdown of the ride, or I really just want to riff the whole opening pre-show of that because I've seen it so many times that I've almost memorized it. I've definitely memorized parts of the ride. Anyways, the park is technically closed at about a little after 4, but I got special event wristband for the Coaster Power Hours. Let's see what offerings they have. I know I definitely want to eat, maybe somewhere. I'll figure that out. But I'll keep you guys posted. I don't know if I might marathon El Toro because I know all the enthusiasts are going to head that way. So I'll keep you guys posted. Also, it's a real shame that in both the movies and at Great Adventure, Cyborg is just sidelined, and you know, the whole thing with Ray Fisher, and now this. I think today I'll skip the Society coaster.
You know, we're living in a society!
I don't know, just not really feeling it today. Don't want to flip over and over again, but I think I'll head over to Skull Mountain. They're doing the remix for the Coaster Power Hour, so I'll see how that looks. We got like music and strobe lights and all that stuff going on in there. Oh my god, okay, it's happening. Everyone stay calm, everyone stay calm. give it a push. Let's see what it looks like with a block zone going on. I found him in the wild. El Toro Ryan himself.
Aside.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna run the
Jersey
second train right after. Where are you kids from?
So yeah, I've been here for like the past 2 hours or so. Just waiting, watching. I don't think they'll open today, but I think definitely in the next couple of weeks or so. They've been cycling 2 trains, so they're definitely wanting to get it open soon. I'm out the other side of the park, and there's a line for lockers for El Toro, and I'm actually worried they might sell out, so instead of doing that, I'm going to walk across the creek here to Bizarro, where they'll probably have more available seats for lockers. And so I can get there, no wait, and it's just over here, so as soon as the park closes, I can just head over that way. As I walk. They're chanting it there. That's a hype crowd. Alright. So I gotta put my phone in my locker, so probably by next time you see me, I have ridden El Toro probably at least once, twice, 3 times.
It was an Alaskan bull!
Okay, it is... Can't turn on my light. 9:14 p.m. And I got a couple more rides on El Toro. Maybe like, I want to say at least 7 or 6 at least. One of them was not the last ride, but the last ride on that train. So one of the last rides in that. And then when I got off El Toro, the pathway from El Toro to Bizarro, they already closed it off, so I had to run all the way around through the Frontier Adventures place and get my lockers, so that's why I'm out of breath. And actually, there's some security guards behind me, kind of making sure that there's no one else back there, or that I'm the last person out pretty much. But It's kind of eerie seeing this whole park just empty at night. Definitely got a bit of a liminal spaces vibe, if you know what I mean. Very empty, dark, abandoned. Welcome everyone to Six Flags New Orleans, circa 2006 probably. Look, there's a Megas guy. It was built by Intamin. Although, to be fair, when this park was open for Holiday in the Park last year, this area, they advertised it as like a big theming and even had the Skyway station open back here. But it was even deader than what it is right now. Like I said, my camera's quality's not the best, but it's a nice view. See ya, partner. See you too. I'll come back here eventually. I mean, Jersey Devil's gonna open probably within at least the next month, so we'll definitely be open. And I'll definitely be coming back here for that.
Get ready, 'cause we're coming through. Hey now, hey now.
Overall thoughts on this Coaster Power Hour? Not bad, you know? They had all the coasters running, the lines were actually relatively short. Like, at one point, I thought El Toro was like, you know, gonna have a super long line. I might only get one or two last rides on it. But there was a point where it was a station wait at a couple minutes to close, like less than 15 minutes to closing. It was a station wait, and it was pretty much as long as no one's in the seat next to you or no one's waiting for your seat, you can go. So that's what I did multiple times. One negative I'd like to point out though, very few food places opening during the Power Hours event. Like, the only food place on that side of the park was like Granny's, and I had to come all the way to the center hub to get a pizza, and even then it was like a half-hour wait because it was weird. Like, we were waiting in a line for a cashier, and then I was about 2 spaces away and they closed the register. So like, okay, move over to this line. I get more spaces up, they close the register. And it's like, you know, if there's a bunch of people in line, you don't just close registers willy-nilly. So, fix that Great Adventure, but other than that, I had an amazing day. Got to run into a lot of really neat people, especially, I didn't get everybody's names, but my fellow people watching Jersey Devil test run over and over and over again, talking about random stuff. Who did I remember there? El Toro Ryan. He was great to finally meet him. I'll cross him off my Coaster Idiots bingo card, if you will. Hollywood Studios, ran into him. That was nice because we had a little interaction on a Great Adventure forum a couple days ago where we posted the ad that said Jersey Devil opening May 2021 at the exact same time by complete accident. Like, I posted mine, we refreshed the page, his was right there below me for the exact same ad, pretty much the exact same thing. We're like, what? And then we run into each other here at the park watching Jersey Devil test run, so that was really fun. I'm outside of the park right now. I am at a Wawa. Nothing beats late night Wawa runs after going to a park. But I'm on my way home. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to do the usual, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Follow me on Instagram, and of course follow me on TikTok. That's where I post a lot of my stuff. And as always, see you next time.
Man, can I copy your homework? Can I copy your homework?
No, you can't copy my homework! There is bitches!